Sis left. Let's find our next destination, which is Dromi 3B. Okay. Sis landing.
Landing gear retracted.
And thank you for coming along with me on this journey to my Elite Dangerous My Adventure series. You see that I'm in a Cobra, and that's because I'm also have been filming the beginning series. So if you're new to Elite Dangerous, that is the series to connect to. Take you from the beginnings.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, sometimes it'll just go the galaxy map.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Over there. You just have to get by the planet and away from the sun, and then we can go to our destination, Dromi 3B. So if you would, while we're getting started, if you would look down to the right of the bottom of the video and see the subscribe and press that. Since I'm a new publisher with a small amount of subscribers, I need more subscribers. As of the publishing of this video, because you never know what the future was going to hold. I mean, maybe I have a larger number of subscribers in the future, but at the moment that hasn't happened. And as of this publishing, I've got about 250 videos. And as of this publishing, I'm footing the whole bill myself. For creating the videos, for the drawing, giveaways, everything. And very little support. Now I'm getting quite a few views, and the hours watched, total hours watched, keeps increasing. So people seem to enjoy them. But you could put a voice to it based on with subscriptions. That would be great. You see that, well, there's two suns. There's the sun at the lower left and a sun at the upper right. The lower left seems to be a little bit better. We want the brightest spot possible, so we don't have to use night vision, but we still might have to.
Orbital flight engaged.
We'll come in here. Some different colors. Just left. Down to 52. We're coming out of Super Cruise and we're going into a glide. To keep us from having to boost, it would be nice for the glide to take us in a little bit closer. It's just landing. We'll do our view around.
Gear deployed.
Cut back on the throttle a little bit while we're doing our view around. It's a little dark. It might be the materials, textures on the planet. Okay. Trying to find a little bit brighter spot that maybe is not so dark. And if you would, underneath the video to the left, you'll see my YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, if you would press that after this video. And check out my other videos. Check out the About tab for the contest, giveaway drawing. Sys alternate. Start our descent. And we're on the surface of Dromi 3B. Sys down. This one's 69. We're still good with that one.
Low gravity warning.
Sys lights. Sys lights. Sys ship.
Ship dismissed.
Sending it into orbit, and we'll recall it when we need it. So, we need to get started on checking it out. Sys night. It's a little dark, so we'll go with the night vision. A little too dark for just regular lights or something like that. So we see an outcrop showing up on our back radar. It might be in the crater. And this surface material will help in, we got an invitation from Felicity Farseer for FSD upgrades. So we could certainly use that after we leave the Pilots Federation. Like I said, this is from my beginning series. So we still have a permit for the Pilots Federation. Now we're gaining rank really fast, so we have been interdicted a couple of times already. Sys right. See, we're up past Scout. We're 33% into Scout and trade rank 48% into Peddler. So we're gaining rank. And the fragments come down pretty well. And I don't know if there is a material trader inside the Pilots Federation, but we will check on that too. Move some of this material over to grade 5. And let's see if there's any upper blips. Last planet, the only thing we could find was a downed droid. We were able to get encoded transmission from it. So that was positive. We'll probably have to make a trek out to Dav's Hope and Jameson crash site. to collect more. So we'll have to put on a fuel scoop and make our way out. At some point. I would like to do this mini-series on checking out the planets and the stations and all of that before we leave. There's some few vertical bars, but they're very faint. Might go in that direction. And see if those vertical bars turn into blips on the top of the radar, top of the sensor. Coming up on some rough terrain. And if you're enjoying my videos, please subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything, but I need subscriptions. Yeah, we still have vertical bars. We're not getting a true reading on the top of that top sensor. I call it a radar, but same thing. Sensor radar. It's just like surface mining or surface gathering. To me, they're the same thing. But you got a few people, oh no, that's surface gathering. It's the same thing. It's still raw materials. And you still have to shoot rocks, like in mining, you have to shoot asteroids. And we're kind of losing our vertical bars, but probably should see what our back radar says. And they might be hard to find, just like they were at Dromi 3A. And this is 3B. They don't have names for them. And the vertical bars are just not very strong. Seem to be trying to pick up a little bit. Getting some sounds coming out of those blips, so they are getting stronger. Yeah, they're getting much stronger. Not just vertical blips anymore. But you know, we have to check it out. That's what we do. That's why we come out on these things, to check it out. The bars are getting closer, so I don't see a trespass zone yet. But whatever it is, we're going to be finding it pretty soon. Yep, looks like a crash. Looks like an SRV and two skimmers, and looks like they didn't go well for two of the skimmers and the SRV. Parts and pieces. Like I've said before, I hope it wasn't one of our viewers that kind of went out on their own and it didn't go so well. Okay. See what else is out here. There wasn't an escape pod that we could see in that wreckage. Probably gonna have to come around it a little bit. We can actually shoot it. That's a new discovery for us on the manganese. They let you discover them as if you're kind of the first, but and you get credits with your cartographics for it. And that top back there was probably the wreckage we have already seen. It's usually best to go back to the main menu and let it all refresh, and so you can find new things. Kind of clears everything out. See, I like doing that because then we can see new things, not the same things. Is this full? Have to let our back radar repopulate. Starting to repopulate now. Usually takes about a minute or two for it to fully populate. And we might have some other again. It's kind of faint, but might go in that direction. See what else we can find. We're getting close to about 50% fuel, which is fine. We have another SRV in the ship that we can call down. A little bit better terrain out here. Make a little distance. %, fuel.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Now we're getting some blips up there. There is some other. We have to check it out. I do look up because it seems to be moving. We're not getting a trespass zone yet. Trespass zone would mean it's probably protected by sentry skimmers and stingers. But since we went out to the menu and back, it's probably not what we viewed before, which was the SRV and 2. Yep, we have our trespass zone. Yeah, we came up on it pretty quick. It's like there's a few canisters. I mean, it could be a escape pod there, but I can't tell for sure. But it's pretty heavily guarded, and they do shoot missiles and it will crash your SRV. And they are wanted. See, they got the wanted. Okay. I probably will go back to the main menu and come back, because when I recall the ship, he'll try to land on that trespass zone. Is this full? And I'm not fond of the ship trying to land on trespass zones. Sis, ship.
Ship recalled.
Well, I do thank you for coming along and joining me for the Dromi 3B investigation or exploration of Dromi 3B. And I believe there's a Dromi 3C, so we'll probably go there next. And there were plenty of smooth areas over here. I don't know why it has to go so far away, but make sure you look for that subscribe button in the bottom right of your video. Scroll down under the video and there's another subscribe button. To the left there's my YouTube channel, GFM_RDG. If you could watch more of my videos, and it's probably those doors. Let's come out here. This ship doesn't sit as high as my Python does, so. Sits down. You watch more of my videos and check out the About page tab on my YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it. So until next time, I hope you come along and watch more of the episodes of checking out the planets and the stations and those things. So looking forward to having you along with me again, taking up my co-pilot seat. Until then, thank you for watching.